At 7:30 every morning, John sits in his car staring at the same traffic light. It turns green. He doesn't move, not because he's not distracted. For a split second, he wonders, is this it? Then the car behind him honks. He snaps out of it and tries to walk, just like every other day. John isn't struggling. He has a good job, a decent apartment, a car. He worked hard for all this. From the outside, his life looks stable, but there is something he can't even just explain. A quiet feeling that no matter how hard he works, he's not actually getting anywhere. This is the story of a trap most people don't even realize they are in until years have already passed. John did everything he was supposed to do. He studied hard in school, got a degree, landed a respectable job. His parents were proud. This is security, they told him. And for a while, it felt like it. Every month, money came in. Bills were paid. Life moved forward in a straight line. There were small upgrades along the way. A better home, a nicer place, a new car. Each one felt like progress, like he was winning. Then one day at work, someone got laid off. No warning, no mistake, no scandal. Just gone like that. John couldn't stop thinking about it. That person was good at their job. Reliable, experience. If it could happen to them, what made him any different? For the first time, his stable job didn't feel so stable. A few months later, John got a raise. It felt like a big moment, proof that he was moving forward. So he celebrated. He moved into a better apartment. He started eating out more, upgraded a few things, nothing crazy, right? Just living a simple and a better life. But after a few months, something strange happened. His bank account looked exactly the same. More money is coming in, but none is staying. And that's when it hit him. He wasn't getting ahead. He was just upgrading the cage. Over time, his life filled up with commitments like rents, car payments, bills that never seemed to end, each one manageable on its own account and name. But together, they formed something invisible. Pressure. Now his job wasn't a job. It was a necessity. He couldn't afford to lose it. And without realizing it, his choices started going down, shrinking. And one night, exhausted after work, John sat scrolling on his phone. He saw people talking about building businesses, investing, creating income aside a job. At first, it sounded unrealistic, something other people did, right? Not him, but the idea stuck because deep down, he knew something wasn't adding up. He was working harder every year, but his freedom wasn't increasing. A few weeks later, sitting in the same money traffic, it finally clicked on John. His problem wasn't his salary, right? It wasn't his job. Rather, it was the system he was playing in. So he was trading his time for money. And no matter how efficient he becomes, time will always be limited. That was the ceiling that John found himself, and he had been living under it the whole time. John didn't just quit his job. He didn't make some dramatic move. Instead, John started small. He stopped upgrading his lifestyle every time he earned more. He began to save intentionally. then investing, learning new skills that didn't even depend on his job. It was very slow at that, right? It's almost invisible at first when he started, but something started to change in John's life. For the very first time, his income wasn't tied only to his time. Months passed, then a year. Nothing about John's life looked dramatically different from the outside. He still went to work, still drove the same roads, but internally, everything has changed. Everything has shifted. He no longer felt stuck because now he had options and what freedom actually looks like. The middle class trap doesn't feel like a trap. That's why it works. It feels safe, predictable, comfortable, until one day you will realize you have been running in place. John caught it early. Most people don't. They stay in that same car at that same traffic lights for years. So the question isn't whether the trap exists. It's simple. Are you already in it? Or are you starting to see it? If this story felt a little too familiar, subscribe, because once you see the trap, you can finally start finding your way out.